What's up, guys? We have a couple big things to talk about this week about updates that happened on YouTube. One, 301 plus views are going away. Talk about that. Also, a first look into the new YouTube gaming app, as well as a new design for the YouTube player. Talk about what all that means for us as creators and the audiences we're developing here on YouTube. Coming up right after this. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and it's Tuesday, which means it's time to take a look at some of the online video news updates from last week and talk about the implications that they have for us as creators here on YouTube. First of all, 301 plus going away. Maybe you guys know that after a video hits a certain amount of views, right after being published within a certain amount of time, YouTube goes, whoa, let's just count these views one by one and actually verify that each one's coming from an actual person and not from some robots or something trying to game the system. And so it used to get stuck right at 301 plus and just stay there, and they would kind of verify the views and update the video in batch. But that is going away, which is kind of sad. I think like that 301 plus was kind of like a badge that a lot of us wore, you know, like when you hit the 301 club type of thing. And you can still have the 301 club, but now each view is going to be verified kind of like as they come. And the ones that they're not sure about, they're going to take off to the side and evaluate those individually. But let the ones that they know are credible actual views actually flow through the video, and then take these other ones that they've kind of, you know, sectioned off and apply those to the video. Part of me is like, yes, this is probably about time. YouTube should fix that type of problem and do it the way that they're doing it. Part of me is also like, you know, like the 301 Club, that was a fun thing here at Video Creators and other channels when you were like a part of the very first viewers to actually be a part of that video. I don't know, so maybe just with nostalgia purposes, I'll just kind of like that. But what do you guys think? Are you gonna miss it? I know a lot of you guys, like, that was your goal. Like, I just can't wait till I get the 301 plus on one of my videos. Like, I feel like a real YouTuber then. And if that was you, I guess that part's been taken away. I'm sorry. But in case it makes you feel any better, YouTube did update their design on the YouTube player. This is one that a lot of us has probably been testing out for a while now. We could opt in and test out the new HTML5 player, but now it is officially rolled out to all users. That means all your subscribers on desktop now have the new HTML5 player, which kind of features like this is like translucent design at the bottom that where you point your mouse over top of the video, kind of pops up from the bottom and shows you a couple of tools and features and most of what you're used to. Same sort of features in the settings of there and all that kind of stuff. But there's one thing you guys need to keep in mind now, that this player hides and reappears with your mouse. And I saw this on a channel I was consulting with last week, and that is, don't put any annotations towards the bottom of your videos, because now, like, say you put your subscribe annotation down there, now when people go to click on it, you gotta remember, like, this player comes up from the bottom and can potentially cover the annotation, especially depending on different screen sizes and resolutions and how big the browser window is that they're watching the video. So if you are still using annotations, remember to keep them in the middle and probably out to the sides is best. Avoid the very top and the very bottom, especially because if your video is embedded in like Facebook or something, when people point their mouse over top, the title will come down from the top of the video if it's embedded, and even if it's not embedded, the player comes up from the bottom. It could potentially cover up those annotations or any call to actions or words or text or anything you put there will be hidden. But other than that, your video strategy should still be pretty straightforward. I personally think it looks beautiful. I love it, and I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments below if you do as well. Another update from not exactly YouTube last week is that the YouTube gaming app leaked prematurely online for Android, and a lot of people got their hands on it, started testing and playing with the new YouTube gaming app to kind of get a feel of what it's like. And if you want to see what that's like, I'll put a link in the description below, or a card will pop up around here that contains a link to a full review of the YouTube gaming app, and it looks pretty slick. Like, I'm not really into gaming that much on YouTube, but just the interface and the things that YouTube is putting front and center and how they're organizing what is a massive vertical on YouTube, to me it just looks like awesome. One other quick update for you is that if you are using the little bell notifications in Google Plus and on your YouTube channel for new updates about comments and things on your channel, well, that notification no longer shows updates from comments on your videos, and maybe it's because of the Google Plus YouTube separation thing. I don't really know, but it has been confirmed by a YouTube product manager that that is intentional by design, that there are no longer YouTube comments showing up in the notification bell thing on your channel or in Google+. So you might have to get those other places, like going to youtube.com/comments and seeing all your recent comments there, or you can probably still set up email notifications if you like, or other ways. So if you have ways for managing your comments that are outside of that little bell, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below and help others out who might used to be reliant on that little bell notification for new comments on their videos. And if you used to use that a lot, well, check out the comments down below and see what else other people are saying down there that might be really helpful for you. I'm getting really eaten by mosquitoes. Time for more spray. There's one other article linked up down there for you guys below, and that is one by Hank Green, which was kind of viral for online video industry type of stuff anyway last week. He wrote an excellent piece pretty much blasting Facebook video, which we talked about here before in other videos, which I'll pop up around here, about how misleading Facebook is with how they're treating video. A lot of it revolving around views, some of it revolving around money, and most of it revolving on what it's going to do for us as creators and the industry as a whole, with Facebook just trying to inflate things and make themselves look good, not considering the impact that it'll have on the whole online video ecosystem as a whole. So I highly recommend that you check it out. Again, link down there below. Hank Green did a great job. I'm glad some authoritative voices in this space are finally speaking out broadly about this. Got picked up at tons of places, so hopefully it makes a difference. Facebook did respond. It's a really lame response. They just kind of showed their ignorance and trying to explain what their thought process was. And so I'm not going to get into it. If you want to, link down there. But thank you, Hank, for making that awesome post. As always, guys, looking forward to reading your comments down there below. And if this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe, because every Tuesday we do this. We talk about what's happening, what updates happening in online video news industry, and talk about what does it mean for us as creators as we're developing our audiences and our communities here on YouTube, not just for the sake of making money, not just for the sake of feeling popular or anything like that, but because we believe here at Video Creators that this is an opportunity to spread a message that changes lives. And that's what I'm all about. That's what I try to help you guys with growing your audiences and your YouTube channels and your communities here, so that your message spreads and reaches the people who need to hear what you have to say, and hopefully their lives are changed as a result. So subscribe if you want to get more of that. We got tips, we got advice, we got suggestions, ideas, we get Q&A, all that here on this channel every week. So subscribe, and I'll see you guys again for another video tomorrow. See you then. Bye.